cleansing gel fish. It's sort of like a cool toned, but not really so cool, kind of warm pink. I swear, makeup companies should get me to describe colors because I'm so good at it. Not. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. It has taken me a long time to actually film a sit-down video, so yay me! I've got a favorites video for you guys today and I've been wanting to film this for a very long time, but I think you guys could probably tell from the vlogs that I've been putting up that I just wasn't feeling it. My head has been all over the place. I felt so many different emotions the past couple of weeks that sitting down and filming a video seemed like such a daunting, scary task. Whereas vlogs, I'm talking about random, silly things, and that seemed a lot easier for me to do. It's taken me a lot to get to this point, but I am here and I'm feeling good. Granted, I could have definitely looked better. As you can see, my hair is still wet because I'm freshly showered. I did, however, slap on a little bit of makeup to look presentable for you guys, so I hope that's okay. Don't be scared about the moving thing at the back. That's just my reflection. As you can see, I have moved my mirror to that side of my room. If you haven't seen the vlog, I will link it up here. I have been getting mini heart attacks when I look at the viewfinder and I see something moving in the back, but I have to remind myself that it's just my reflection. That being said, let's get on to this favorites video. I actually kind of really like how chilled this video is, you know, minimal makeup, wet hair, I'm just on my bed, checking to see if I'm in focus every now and again. I say this time and time and again, but I rarely wear makeup nowadays. I think it's honestly just because I'm at home the whole day and I am getting lazier and lazier by the minute. But on the days that I do put on makeup, these products have been chef's kiss. A lot of them are actually new to me, which is very surprising, but it's all about trying new things and seeing what you like and what you don't like. First up is foundation. I have been using this for every single online hosting that I've been doing, and I'm honestly so in love with it. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation in the shade Deauville. I will put it on screen. This is such a wonderful foundation. Super light and thin on the skin, but the coverage is impeccable. It shocked me how the product is so thin, but the coverage is ridiculous. A little of this definitely goes a long way. I don't even have to powder my face, which is great because I get really oily in the T-zone. It can also double up just like as a spot corrector / concealer. I've never tried a foundation from NARS before, so this one just makes me want to try a lot of their other products too, and it hasn't broken me out. That's definitely a big plus. This is an iconic product that, again, I've been wanting to try but never had the budget for. Lucky for me, I worked with a brand that NARS was actually a part of, which is why yo girl has some NARS products now. NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Medium 1 Custard. I have been wanting to try this concealer for 5 years. Ever since Desi Perkins talked about it, Tanya Burr, Zoella, basically every YouTuber, they all rave about this concealer, and I can see why. This is so good. I used this in one of my more recent vlogs as well, and I said there that you only need a little of this, which is so true. This is such a full coverage, fantastic concealer that you need the tiniest amount. And on days where I do my radio show from home and we've got a guest, so we're gonna be going on Facebook Live, I just put a couple of dots of this under my eyes and around my nose, and I call it a day. It stays on all day. These two together, match made in makeup heaven. I'm using this concealer today, which is why I look a lot more well-rested than I actually am. Another makeup combo that I've been loving are these two. Charlotte Tilbury Lip Sheet Lip Liner in the shade Pillow Talk. Very iconic. Everybody talks about it. It's such a lovely your lips but better shade. It matches the shade of my lips perfectly, which makes it really good for overlining. If you're like me and you want fuller lips but are completely terrified of lip fillers, this lip liner is very good. And I love to pair it with this Nude Sticks Lip Glaze in the shade Nude 04. This is part of the collection that Nude Sticks have with YouTuber Pony. She's this Korean makeup artist who is fantastic. My friend Lexi introduced me to her and I am obsessed. I just love how she plays with makeup, and her collection with Nude Sticks is beautiful. I'm using both of these products today and it just gives the nicest, natural, shiny, juicy lip look. This also, I feel like, kind of plumps your lips. It's got like that minty, tingly feeling on it, and I don't know, I feel like my lips look a lot fuller when I use this. Essie & Co. Brow Refiner. Oh my lord. I'm using it today, and as you can see, my eyebrows are so fluffy. I always forget just how insanely good this product is. Granted, half of it is castor oil, which at the start I was like, wow, that's such a great product. I'm gonna use it every single night. I don't. I always forget. But the brow gel, it comes in several shades, but my favorite one is the clear. It's got the tiniest little brush. It's just so perfect for fluffing up and beefing up your eyebrows to give them like the nicest feathery bushy look. I used this for my passport picture, and I remember when I posted an Instagram story, so many of you were like,
what brow gel is that?
Your eyebrows don't look like that. You are right, my friend. My eyebrows do not normally look like this. It's because of this guy, Issy & Co. Thank you for making this product. Could you please make just the clear brow gel all on its own, like a giant tube of it, please? It lasts all day. It doesn't make your eyebrows crispy. I have to place another order on Lazada. My hair is getting bigger and bigger as this video progresses because it's drying, so I apologize if by the end of this video I am Mufasa. MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus in the lavender scent. Honestly, such a wonderful setting spray, beauty blender, damper thingy, and it's just a great makeup refresher. Even on days where I'm not wearing any makeup but I want a nice calming spritz, I'll just spray this. It smells divine. I love anything lavender scented. It just calms me down. It puts me in like this really nice zen mood. It sets makeup beautifully as well. My makeup doesn't move, it doesn't budge, it doesn't cake, it doesn't patch up. MAC really know what they're doing with their Fix Plus sprays, so I highly recommend. And the last makeup product I have is also from MAC, Light Plus Studio Fix Perfecting Powder. It's this really lovely tinted loose powder. It is so finely milled that it basically just disappears on your skin. I love to set my makeup with this. It also works really good in setting under eye concealer or any concealer around your face. Because it's so light and finely milled, it really just still looks like skin. I also really like the fact that it is tinted, so it does give you that extra coverage. So on days where I don't really want to put foundation, what I'll do is I'll go in with some concealer and then I'll just dust this all over my face, and it just evens out my skin tone without making me look like I've got a full face of makeup on. Moving on from makeup, let's go to some skincare favorites. Now, I think we can all agree that we love skincare on this channel. You guys know me. Despite having super sensitive skin, I love being able to try new products and discover new brands and see what can actually work for my skin. Props to me, guys. I feel like I'm getting braver in terms of like my skincare, because before I literally used to just stick to what my skin liked and I never tried anything else. But 2020 and 2021 made me a whole lot braver, and I'm glad that I decided to step out of my comfort zone and try new brands, because these bits that I've got today, I already know I'm going to be repurchasing all of them once I run out. And I'm going to be running out pretty soon, which is kind of alarming. Happy Skin Hyaluronic Soothing Cleansing Gel. Oh my goodness. I never thought that I could love a facial wash as much as I love this one. I use this every single morning, and it is just the nicest, simplest facial wash ever. It hasn't broken me out. I feel like it feeds my skin all of the moisture and goodness that it lacks. Leaves my skin soft and glowy and hydrated. My skin doesn't feel tight, stripped of any nutrients or oil. I really love Happy Skin. I think we should be supporting more local brands like them. Their products are just fantastic. Quality-wise, excellent. The price point is also very reasonable. You don't have to spend an arm and a leg for their products. Another new discovery for me, Wishful Honey Balm Jelly Moisturizer. I really can't get over just how flippin' good this moisturizer is. I'm going to say right now, this is very expensive. Don't forget, if you use the code Karla at checkout, you get 10% off your order on Sephora Philippines. Just saying, I am dangerously close to running out of this, and it smells so good. I'm a big fan of lavender. This literally smells like a lavender spa. So calming. I use this every other night, or on nights when I feel like my skin needs extra nourishment. It's made with 4 ingredients. 4. Lavender, honey, niacinamide, and turmeric. Talk about simple but effective and wonderful. And even if it's scented, it hasn't broken me out. Touch wood. I really hope it never does. And I really think it's responsible for just how glowy my skin's been lately, despite me not sleeping very well or being stressed or anxious all the time. I could sit here and just smell this all day. That's really sad, but I could. To all my Cutis Bond Paper girls out there, Drunk Elephant De-Bronzy Anti-Pollution Sunshine Drops. This is sunshine in a tube. This is Bronze Goddess in a bottle. If you are like me and you are desperate for a nice little beach trip to try and get goldeny bronze, but you can't because Rona, this thing right here, my friends. So far, I've only used it under my foundation or on days where I I want to feel a little bit better about myself and, you know, have that nice bronzy glow. But this is fantastic. It's basically a skincare makeup hybrid. You're supposed to mix this with like your serum or your moisturizer, and it's just got like the nicest chocolate bronzy tint to it. It genuinely looks scary when you pump it out, and when you put it all over your face, you're kind of like, oh no, I look like an old school Oompa Loompa. But it actually sinks in and settles on your skin very nicely. And then if you put like a tinted moisturizer on top, or like powder or foundation, it just helps give you that bronzy, sun-kissed glow. And I love the fact that it's anti-pollution. Not that I'm really going out ever, but it's nice to know that at least there's a protective barrier between my skin and the pollution. This also makes me want to buy a bottle of self-tanner. Am I a full-on YouTuber now? Moving away from the sun-kissed bronzy goodness, I will talk to you guys about SPF because I get a lot of questions about what my SPF is, and no joke, this is my new holy grail SPF. I know I used to go on and on about the Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen, which, let me tell you, is a really good SPF, but oh dear heavens, the Anessa SPF. I don't have enough time to talk about how much I love this. The Japanese truly know what they're doing. Perfect UV sunscreen, skincare gel, SPF 50+. I personally like the gel, but they do have this milky cream one, which is also very, very good. This smell isn't offensive at all. It's actually a really nice, pleasant, almost sunscreen of your childhood smell, but not so overwhelming. It's white, but the moment you massage it onto your skin, it disappears. This is great under makeup. It will not make you look like a white lady. And if you take pictures with flash, there is no white, what do they call it again? Cast. If you take pictures with flash or a video with flash, there's no white cast, which is very, very rare. Rare. Can I speak? Which is very rare for a sunscreen. They're available on Lazada. We all need to be wearing SPF. Even if you're just staying indoors, you have to put sunscreen because UV rays penetrate through the windows, they bounce off the walls, and they basically will sink into your skin and make you look old and wrinkly. And we don't want that. I slather this on. And don't forget, when you put on SPF, to also put a little bit on your eyelids, on your neck, on your chest if you're wearing like a tank top, and if you're driving, don't forget to put some on the backs of your hands. Last few random favorites before I wrap this video up. Pajamas. I don't think this could be a 2021 favorites video without me mentioning loungewear or pajamas, because it has been a year and a half of basically non-stop loungewear and pajamas. But let me tell you, the UNIQLO cotton pajamas are a game changer. Now this particular short set, Trina actually got me a couple of years back, and they're still so good. These have been washed over 100 times for sure. The color is still beautiful, they're still super soft and smooth on the skin, and they're so comfortable to wear. And a newer pajama purchase, I got these I think last month. I did some work with UNIQLO and they kindly gifted me like some store credits, so I went and bought pajamas because that's how old I am. But you know what? This I will say, when I was younger, it's gonna make me sound so old, I would never have invested in pajamas. I would have been like, no one's gonna see me in those. My pajamas can be old and tattered. But as I've matured, I truly want to invest in my sleepwear because I feel like they definitely add to a good night's sleep. And if you can get a really good rest and a really good sleep, you will feel so much better about yourself in the morning, and you'll just feel so much better about life in general. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Sorry for that tangent. These are their long sleeved pants pajama sets. I got them in this really nice black, white polka dot pattern, which again I think is so fun. They're so soft. Seriously, they're so soft. I've also washed these so many times already and the spots haven't come off. The black hasn't faded. It hasn't gotten crispy or anything. They're still gorgeously squishy. They feel like marshmallows. The set comes with a pair of pants, and then you've got the really nice long-sleeved button-down top as well, which is equally soft. You're definitely getting quality pajamas for the price. I've got a couple more of them in my drawers, not gonna lie. Like I said, I kind of went ham with the pajama department, and I will continue to purchase pajamas from UNIQLO. I feel like if you know somebody who loves pajamas, or if you want to gift somebody something really nice for their birthday, we're all still in lockdown and we can't technically go out. Why not gift them a nice set of pajamas? I just feel like that's so sweet and so caring. Or maybe it's just because I'm old and I would appreciate pajamas as a gift. Next up, a couple of shows that my family and I just finished watching and we loved. The Irregulars. If you're a fan of supernatural British Sherlock Holmesy type shows, The Irregulars was so good. First of all, Sherlock Sherlock Holmes is in the Irregulars. So that I found really, really cool. So was John Watson. The show follows like this band of misfits. Like they're a group of kids, they're a group of friends, and they're tasked by John Watson to help them solve mysteries and things that have been going around London. And it's just honestly so interesting. Each episode is a different story, so you don't necessarily have to binge watch the whole thing. And I love the fact that the lead was an Asian girl. Her name is B, and she's such a good actress. And the other one was actually a recommendation from Nico that my family and I tried one episode, and afterwards we were like, okay, yeah, we're obsessed. It's called The Serpent. I love a good serial killer, true crime, murder type of show slash movie. Serial killers, and I know this is gonna sound really horrible, but they just fascinate me. I love being able to learn more about their minds and their lives and what led them to become serial killers, you know? So The Serpent is about a guy named Charles Sobraj. I think that's how you say it. And it turns out he was like this huge serial killer in Southeast Asia that I never knew about in the 70s and 80s. The acting on that show, they were so good. So basically the show is set in Bangkok, which is basically where Charles did most of his crimes. It's just about him and his group of associates that would prey on the hippie tourists that would visit. You could totally Google who he is. He really did go by The Serpent or the Bikini Killer in some publications. It's just really interesting because again, you hear about serial killers like the Night Stalker, Ted Bundy, John Wayne Gacy, Smiley Face Killer, Zodiac Killer, but I had never heard of The Serpent, and it really truly upset me because I was like, I should know this. But anyway, really good show. And the last show that I have to share with you guys, which again, I'm sure a bunch of you have already watched. I watched it in Feb, and then I rewatched it right after I had finished it. Bridgerton, moment of silence for the fact that Regé-Jean Page is not coming back for season 2. Thank you. So good. I love me a good period piece. If I could live in Shondaland, I would live in Shondaland. If you haven't seen it yet, but have heard every single person and their grandmother talk about it, please watch it. I would sleep at like 1 a.m., which is so not me because I would finish an episode and then watch another one. Storyline is actually really nice. I love the music. Bridgerton, big thumbs up from me. And there you guys have it, my favorites video. Thank you again so much for being super patient with me. I know that I have been all over the place on this channel and I haven't been as consistent as I normally am. Thank you for understanding. I promise I will get there. Thank you again for watching this video. If you like it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you feel like it, and leave me a comment down below of your current favorites. Are there any shows or products that you're super into right now? Let me know down there, and I'll see you guys again soon for another video. Bye!